Joe Hopkins here, and I wanted to talk today about something. I've ordered a lot of guitars, right? And I have family and friends who have ordered a lot of guitars from a lot of different places, and we have a lot of pretty good experience with ordering guitars. And I get a lot of questions on this channel and on Facebook and whatnot asking about exactly that. When I order this guitar, how long does the shipping take? What kind of duty fees are there? Taxes? How long does it take to get here? You know, all kinds of stuff. And I figured I'd address some of that and talk about the different places that that you can buy budget guitars and what I've experienced or friends of mine have experienced when ordering guitars. Because, you know, it might help you out some. So, hey, let's start with, obviously, the big name brand places, Sweetwater and Guitar Center and Musician's Friend and places like that. And I've ordered a good number of, I've ordered a lot of stuff from Musician's Friend over the years. Not instruments as much as like microphones and sound equipment and different music-related things. And I'll be honest with you, I've had really, really good experience with them. They tend to ship things pretty quickly. The shipping fees aren't exorbitant or anything like that. I forget if I think a lot of stuff is free shipping. They might have free shipping on Musician's Friend. I think Sweetwater has free shipping on a lot of, if not, you know, you have to look for shipping prices. But I know it's been a while since I've ordered on Musician's Friend, but they've always been really good. They've always gotten everything there promptly, well packaged in one piece. I think it comes UPS usually, so I don't know if you can have it shipped to a P.O. box. I hadn't tried at the time. We always got it shipped to our home address. Sweetwater's about the same, and I imagine Guitar Center is about the same as well. That's why I put the three of them together. I haven't ordered anything from Guitar Center, but I'd say they're probably about the same. It all seems to be about the same. But yeah, they seem to be very professional, very good. They have excellent customer service so that if you do have problems and have to deal with them, I've never had a problem with Musician's Friend's customer service, never had a problem with Sweetwater's customer service. Now keep in mind, with all of this, I live in the U.S., in the state of West Virginia. So this is what I'm going off of. As far as state sales tax goes, it's going to vary state to state, and some states don't have sales tax. Looking at you, Nevada and Delaware. So good on you. I don't know how that works with online purchases because I live in West Virginia. It takes out West Virginia state sales tax. So yeah, the big chains, they seem to be pretty reliable, pretty good customer service, 24-hour support, all that kind of stuff, which you don't always get with smaller companies, right? I've ordered a lot of stuff on Amazon. I love Amazon. In the past, they have been very reliable, right? For me, for friends, for family, as far as ordering musical instruments. And they have some really good budget guitars like Grote and Ivy and Donner and a lot of others. You know, Epiphone and Ibanez sell some pretty budget stuff on Amazon. Easy to order. Sometimes they can ship to a P.O. box, sometimes they can't. It depends on the product and if it's going to a P.O. box or not. UPS usually has to ship to a home address. But I've had instruments I've been able to ship to my P.O. box, which I prefer these days. And some have to go UPS. Well, when it comes to Amazon, these days it's been a little hit or miss. I've had some stuff kind of come in late or kind of disappear. You get that thing where it says when your item will be there, and then it changes to it's on the way but might be running late, and sometimes something just disappears. That seems to be issues they're having just lately. If you're watching this in the future, might no longer be the case. They might have got that worked out. But right now, it's a little... I ordered a Grote guitar, which was supposed to be here a couple of days ago. It's still not here. It says it's running late, but should arrive shortly. We'll see. I'll be doing a review on that shortly. You can see when it got here by seeing when I do the unboxing and review on my Grote guitar. It'll be coming up soon for anybody interested in that. Now, other places that have budget guitars, I did a video on it. You can take a look right up in here. I'll put a link there. See? Bloop. You can take a look at it. I'm going to go over most of these. Let's see. Let's start with Tomen. Tomen is like the musician's friend of Europe, right? So because they're in Europe, if you're in Europe or the UK or somewhere over in that direction, shipping will probably be a lot faster for you. I think they use DHS, I think it's called, and then it switches over to UPS when it gets to the US. My experience has been the shipping from Tomen takes a while. Sometimes it can be over 2 months. That's not Tomen's fault. That's because my stuff ends up in customs in New York and just sits there. So it's up to the customs people up there, government employees who move at government speeds. And hey man, if you're a government employee, I'm not getting on you. I'm a government employee. A lot of my family and friends are government employees. I get it. But it means that your stuff is going to take a while to get here. Now, Tomen's shipping costs used to be pretty good, right? It was like 30 couple bucks, and you could ship up to 3 instruments for that to the US. It's gone up since COVID. So once again, if you're watching this in the future, you have to go check their shipping. It might have come down again. God willing, I'm praying it goes down. Right now, it's like 65 bucks to ship a guitar, and each subsequent one costs more. So much more. Like I don't know how much it is because I haven't ordered from them, but I did see that. But God willing, their shipping will go back down, right? Once this whole pandemic is over. Their shipping costs, I don't know if it's because of COVID, but the shipping costs went up like right around the time COVID hit over in Europe. So I think that has something to do with it. Their customer service is great. It's as good as anything you're going to get from Musician's Friend or Sweetwater. Like I said, they're a big company. They're the big music chain in Europe. They're the big mail order one there. So like they're on the same level. If you're in the US like me, I don't know if they have a US number to call if you have to call their customer service, but I've dealt with them on the internet, email, and they get back to you pretty quick and they're very professional. And, it's pretty good. Prices, when they give it to you in US dollars, it's an estimate because they obviously sell in euros. So the price might be a couple bucks off when you get it in your cart and whatnot, when you go to check out. But that's not a big deal. Once again, I get it. We're dealing with exchange rates here. Very professional, excellent instruments. The Harley Benton brand is great prices. Even with the shipping going up, there's still a deal for the money. Especially some of their better ones. The lower priced ones, obviously, a lot of times aren't as good as the higher priced ones. I've bought various guitars from them of various different price levels and other instruments too. And I found the ones that cost more tend to be better instruments, obviously. But for what you're spending, you get a great deal. And they're a very reliable company. And I haven't had an instrument or anything I've ordered from them not get to me. It's always got here. It just takes a while because of customs. So I'll mention next guitarfetish.com. I've ordered Xavier, and I know people that have ordered the Slick brand guitars from them. And they're excellent. They have good customer service from what I've dealt with them. They have now I have heard of people having some negative experiences with them. That hasn't been my experience. Everything I've bought from them has been a very great price for what I get. It's always been excellent instruments. If you look up, I have a reviews playlist on my channel. You can look up reviews for all of these instruments that I've bought and some that I've reviewed that belong to other people. From Xavier, I bought an electric guitar and an acoustic guitar. I love their stuff. They have really great cases. And you get a little bit off, like 10 or 20 bucks. I think it's 10 bucks off a case if you're buying a guitar. And the cases are really cool, right? Really funky designs. And obviously you get it shipped in a case, it's more likely to, you know, arrive undamaged. It's better shipping, but their packaging is excellent. I haven't had a problem. I ordered one in a case and one without a case, and both times it got to me just great. No problems. And for me, shipping was pretty quick. They're in Sarasota, Florida, I think. So to get it to West Virginia, it got here fairly quickly. So I was very pleased with them. Let's see. I recently ordered a guitar from Glary. It arrived fairly promptly. I was able to send it to a P.O. box, which was nice. And it got here quick. The packaging was excellent. Once again, you can check out the review on it. It's their Burning Fire guitar. Really good guitar for $100. It was $100. Most of their stuff is really budget priced. And I found that the one I got from them is not as good quality as other instruments I've bought, but costs way less. Way less. Like I said, it got here quickly. Their customer service, from what I've seen, is maybe, it's good. I think they keep hours. It's not like 24/7 or anything. The shipping was free shipping, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. So, the guitar, $100, really cheap. Had to do a few adjustments to it to, you know, make it decent, but good guitar overall. And if you're looking for something really cheap, definitely they're one to check out, right? Let's see, who else do we got here? Firefly. Firefly Guitars. That's on guitarsgarden.com. And the one I bought from them, it's an excellent guitar. It was not the color I ordered because I guess they were out of purple, so they sent me red, and I'm fine with that. The red is gorgeous. Kind of wish they'd given me a heads up. You should know they cannot ship to a P.O. box. You can put it in, but then you get an email saying we can't ship it to that address. So, you know, you need a home address for that. But it lets you put in the P.O. box, and then you get an email later saying we can't ship it there. So if you know that already, that's, you know, pretty good stuff. That's fine. But if you don't know, you're getting an email, you know? It's their customer service was a little wonky, right? But the guitar is an unbelievable quality for the price. For under $200, I bought an FFLP, which I also did a review on. I'd say the guitar itself, I had some problems with the electronics, with the tone pots. But in general, I mean, they work, they just, I don't know, they're not the best. But the guitar itself is excellent. I love the pickups on it. It's quickly become one of my favorite guitars. But like I said, their customer service is a little, and it seems like English is a second language. But for what you're getting, and I mean, Fireflies are really popular guitars. People really seem to love them. And the guitar got here just fine. It was packaged great. The shipping was great. No problems there, no hiccups. So, I mean, overall, I can't really complain about it. But, yeah, if you're looking for a company that has good customer service, and that's a requirement, maybe a pass on that, right? If that's the thing for you. Now, I'm looking at ordering, at some point, I'd like to get a Hard Luck Kings guitar. Now, I've talked to people that have ordered them, that have bought them. They all love them. They love those guitars. They do have kind of a high shipping cost, and they have a setup that you can have done on it. Apparently, at one time, it would add it automatically. Now it doesn't. You can choose the setup. With the setup and the shipping on the guitar, it adds like $100 to the price. But the guitars are reasonably priced to the point where adding $100 isn't that, you know, it's not like a bank-breaking kind of thing. And from everything I've seen, the setups on them are really good. So I would definitely recommend getting the setup. So whatever the price is, like add $100 to that. Plus, you can throw a T-shirt in the cart. They give you a free T-shirt with a guitar purchase over $100. which I don't think they have anything under $100 really, unless you're buying some other merch. But yeah, free t-shirt. Don't forget that. Get the t-shirt. So, I mean, Hard Luck Kings, I'd definitely check them out. I haven't heard anybody having problems with their shipping. Everybody I've talked to about them seems to find their customer service to be just fine, and they're really good guitars. So, you know, that's something for you. Let's see. I don't know if they can ship to a P.O. box. I know that's not an issue for a lot of people. I have a P.O. box, right? My wife and I, we have businesses. We run stuff through our P.O. box whenever we can. Plus, where I live, it's up a dirt road. UPS is sometimes a little less than reliable, so I'd rather do the P.O. box than my house. But, you know, sometimes you can't. But, with, you know, let's see. All-in-One Guitars. Excellent brand. From everything I've heard about them, right? I haven't ordered one. I'd love to. They're a little bit pricier, but the quality is so excellent that it's still well worth the order if you can. I know people that have gotten them and love their customer service. They do a setup on every guitar that goes out of the that goes out. So you don't have to, like with Hard Luck Kings, you don't have to buy the setup. But the guitars from Hard Luck Kings cost less, so there's that, you know. But I don't know about All-in-One's shipping prices or what shipping is, or if you pay for shipping with the guitar, or if it's free. I have no idea. But I do know they're excellent quality guitars. I've heard very good things about their customer service, and apparently they package them well. I've never heard anybody complain about something not getting to them in decent shape. They're in California, so if you're on the West Coast, you'll probably get it quicker. If you're out here on the east side of the country like I am, it might take a little bit longer. So, you know, those are just a few of the companies that either I've personally dealt with or know people who have. There are obviously other companies you can order budget guitars from, but I haven't dealt with them. And there is always the option, and never really put this aside, there's always the option of checking out your local music stores and pawn shops, right? You can get good deals at pawn shops. Every now and then you get some guy that has a guitar in there that doesn't know what he has, and it's worth more than he's asking. These days that happens a lot less, because they can, you know, pawnbrokers can look up stuff online like right now and see what it's worth. See what it's selling for on eBay, you know what I mean? But hey, what can I say, man? Those are some of the companies you can order from. I'll put links in the description below to a few of them. You know, obviously, everybody can find Amazon and Musician's Friend and Sweetwater and that stuff. But I'll put links to like Firefly and let's see, All-in-One and Glary and some of those other ones, and Tomen, because was it TomenMusic.com, something like that. So, hey man, if you were wondering about how good some of these places are with their shipping and their customer service, most of them are pretty good for the most part, right? And the shipping, I've never had a problem with any of the shipping. I haven't known anybody with any of those companies have a problem with their shipping. It usually gets to you. It gets to you packaged really well and in one piece, and, you know, it's all good. So check out the prices. The things you really have to look for when you're ordering it is, if you want to use a P.O. box, can they send it to a P.O. box? Some places can, some places can't. Some places like Amazon that have multiple sellers, it depends item by item where they can ship it to. As far as duty fees, I've been asked a lot about duty fees, especially regarding Harley Benton and Tomen Music. And I have not had to pay any fees to have, specifically to have something shipped to the U.S. If there are, it's added in with the taxes or shipping or whatever it is. So I haven't, you know, really noticed it. People from other countries ask me about duty fees, and I'm assuming that goes country by country. I have no idea You know, just to be, if you're going to leave a comment asking me, hey, if I'm shipping this to Australia, you know, what are the duty fees? I don't know. I got no idea. I've never shipped something to Australia before. So there you have it, man. You can find some good budget guitars out there. Like I said, I got a reviews playlist on my channel. If you check it out, you bring it up, it has a list of all the guitars I've reviewed. You can take a look. I think there are some of the unboxing videos on there. You can see how it worked out, right? You can see how good the guitar is and how good it was packaged. But hey, guys, subscribe to my channel. And like I said, I've got a Grote jazz guitar. I ordered it in purple because I do want a purple guitar. Who doesn't, right? And it'll be here shortly, I hope. Keep my fingers crossed. Keep an eye out for that video. Hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to my channel. Check out some of my other videos. I got songs and stuff too. I'm promoting myself. This is my shameless pitch, right? So, I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video, man. We'll talk more about budget guitars. It's one of my favorite subjects. I love it because I can afford them. You can afford them. They're cheap. Anything under $500 is like budget. Anything under like $300 is awesome. All right, love you guys. Peace out, baby. Next time.